Hi, welcome to the Batcave podcast. I'm your host, Josh, and here I'll be covering all kinds of movies when it comes to my childhood favorites, underrated films, and all time favorites from old to new movies. This isn't really a movie review podcast, although I do give my open opinions and I rate them out of 10. I want to focus more on covering which movies I recommend so you don't spend hours looking for something to watch. I've been a movie fanatic since I was probably 5 years old. As far as I can remember, I have loved and been into superhero movies and war movies and many more. Over the years, my taste has changed, but for the most part, I still love almost every genre out there. And once I reached a certain age, my interest mainly shifted over to superhero movies, since we can all relate to them in a metaphoric way. And even though they can be supernaturally strong or looked up to, we all have our weaknesses, but we keep pushing forward like they do to persevere and overcome, and never give up, and staying righteous no matter what. So, besides Jesus Christ and my dad, of course, um, my childhood hero was Batman, since that character actually really was a role model for me growing up. So, that character taught me that although you're human and we have weaknesses, we're actually stronger than we think. And that character influenced strength and not having fear no matter what challenges or challengers came in life. That is a rundown as to why I chose to call this podcast The Batcave. The Batman character will always be something special to me. And not just because I'm a fan of him, since that is just the cherry on top that most people find it hard to understand, but the character has a very personal and deep meaning to my life. And everyone has a hero or someone they look up to. And mine is number one, Jesus Christ, my dad, and Batman, and in that order. But they all play a different part in my life as well. And I really get into a lot of different movies, and I don't just watch movies to watch them, but I experience them. And this show is something I chose to do based on my passions and what I love. So, although we all have priorities and busy lives, it's always important to take the time to practice or do something you love, regardless if it makes you money or not. Since this life is so short, we should practice and do what we love and take the time to live a life of passion and not passivity. So feel free to follow me on Instagram to let me know what you'd like me to cover, and if you want my opinions on certain movies of your choice. So thanks for checking out my show, and I hope you enjoy.